Collector, here to show off stuff and chat with you. Cult of Collector, movies and more is what we do. Cult of Collector, sit back and relax, here comes the show. Cult of Collector, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Christmas episode. What's up, everybody? Oh, you're probably noticing it's we're down 2. Mike, his whole family's sick. It's super sad. And Lauren apparently has taken a little spill in her home and has broken herself. So me and John are here tonight. We're gonna keep this show rolling. We're here to we've got some weekly pickups like we always have. And we've also got some good holiday movies to just go over. And of course, in the chat, anything you want to throw in there as comment-wise, we'll be reviewing that. Any questions, we'll be going to those. And as announced on our social medias, we will have a giveaway tonight. So if you want to get on the giveaway, all you got to do is comment here on the YouTube channel. If you're watching us on Instagram, please head over to YouTube to get on the Wheel of Death for the giveaway. It's a little tricky for us to go back and forth because we don't see the comments for Instagram here. We have to go over there and get them. So I'm going to try to kind of peek over there every now and then. But if you hop over to YouTube and find us there, you can find us at Occult of Collectors. You can find it on my page, John's page. We're live everywhere right now. So, but just if you want to be on the Wheel of Death for the giveaway tonight, just let us know in the comments and John will put your name down. And toward the end of the show, we will spin that wheel. And, but yeah, we've got, I know I got a handful of stuff to show off I got this week before we get to all the Christmas stuff. But, the Wheel of Death. Yes, Movie Hunter, Wheel of Death, ? You won't die, but if your name pops up, you do get kicked off. So if you haven't experienced the Wheel of Death with us before, we will fill up the wheel with everyone's name that wants to be part of this, and we'll spin it. And as your name comes up, that means you're gone. Basically a last man standing sort of situation. So if you want to get on the wheel, just let us know in the comments. John will put your name on there, and toward the end of the show, we'll start spinning that wheel. And but I've got a few things I'm going to show off. John, you told me you got some stuff you want to show off tonight that you got this week before we get to the Christmas movies. If you want to go ahead, man, let's see your stack. I think I got like 5 things in this week that we can just kind of throw at it. But if you want to go ahead and show off some of your stuff for this week, we can get this show rolling.
Here we go. Hang on a second.
Yeah,
I'm making a banner here for us. So
I'll go right ahead.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna hop over. If you're joining us on Instagram again and you missed it, we're taking names for the Wheel of Death, the giveaway tonight. But it would be super duper awesome and easy if you head on over to YouTube and put your name in there. Then you can go back to Instagram and watch the show if you want to. But it's just because these things are fun. It's great to be able to stream across the multiple platforms, but it would be great if all of y'all's comments came into one location. Don't know if somebody needs to fix that, or we got to pay something extra to make it happen, and nobody wants to do that. So who knows? We got Movie Hunter 2020 joining us tonight. Thank you, sir. Steve Moody is here. Thank you for coming in. If you guys want to be on the wheel, just let us know again. Actually, you know what? We're going to put you on anyway. I don't care. Because if we're hoping this wheel gets big tonight. It got pretty big last time we did a giveaway. And this being the Christmas episode, it's a pretty good giveaway, guys. It's a pretty good go tell all your friends. Tell them get over here. We got a big giveaway. So, John, what all did you get in this week that you'd like to show off before we get to these Christmas movies?
The first one I want to talk about a little bit, and I finally just broke down and brought the Blu-ray version of this, and I'm glad I just bought the Blu-ray and didn't spend extra on the 4K. And this would be the Naked Gun. The new Naked Gun movie. And it's weird. It had a couple of funny moments in it, like real funny moments. It just wasn't. It was, I don't know. I was going to write a little bit of something about it, and I ended up not doing it. But I think I know which scene you were telling me about a while back. You wouldn't tell me what it was. I think it's the dog scene.
I'm trying to remember now.
It's the one where he's looking through the curtains with the infrared thing, and he's
all that. Yeah.
I thought the scene before that was funnier with the montage of his dash cam.
Oh yeah.
I thought that's funny where he shits his pants and all that's going on, and I thought that was funnier. I did laugh at that, but the rest of the movie's so inconsistent that, like, here's what I was thinking about it. It felt like it was written by AI, and it was like, or the people who wrote it only went and watched YouTube like best of the Naked Gun, because they just didn't get the way the movie, and sure, they might want to make it different, but if the thing is a lot of the reoccurring jokes that's the stuff that kind of makes it funny. Like whenever Frank Drebin, when he drives his car, he bashes into another car every time he goes to park. Like, all that's funny. They only had a couple scenes where he was driving, and then he kept, and it was the same scene. They literally just used the same scene where he's driving down the road and he hits somebody on a bike. It happens twice, and twice, and it's just the pacing of the Naked. All three of them are pretty well paced, and it's almost the way the original movies are paced are just the new movie just seemed really choppy, and it just really felt forced, a lot of the stuff, and everything in the originals felt natural and like it just had a better flow to it. I know this is talking a little too technical about the movie,
No, I get it.
But they did the thing at the end, which comes from the files from the files from Police Squad. They did that freeze frame ending at the very end. That's from the show. They used to do that at the end of every episode. But then they, instead of just staying there and you could see them moving and then just start the credits, they that stupid thing where they kind of start walking around. It really wasn't that funny. And another thing, well, that's 3 or 4 by now. I just didn't think Pam Anderson and Liam Neeson had any chemistry at all. I just didn't think I just didn't like Pam Anderson all in the movie. It's just really.
Yeah, they probably could have picked a better female co-star. I think the one scene that I thought was just kind of, it was deep. It was a good joke, but man, it was very specific, and that might have been one of the things I brought up previously when I saw it in theaters, but I didn't want to give away, was just the extremely long TiVo joke. I just thought that was,
the TiVo.
The longer it went, I was like, man, we are still doing this joke. But the longer it went, the funnier it got to me. Like at first I was like, that's cute, that's funny, we're talking about TiVo, but then it just kept going, and I'm like, okay, we're really talking about TiVo.
Yeah,
that was probably one of the jokes in there that was like, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I had fun with it. I like Liam Neeson's just kind of straight-faced humor that he provides, and but yeah, you're right, there's definitely there was lots of good little quick jokes. They're just like really quick, kind of like the old ones did. But it did seem like they were kind of like, they just felt like they were just really forcing a movie. Like they were really forcing a plot. They were like, we want to be funny, but we also want this to be a movie, but it just didn't work together very well. So yeah, it could have been better. I mean, I'm kind of hoping they'll do another one just to give it another shot, but I don't know. Liam Neeson said it was a one and done, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't want to. The whole ending was stupid. That whole where he's hanging, it just wasn't funny. The whole he was like daddy, and he's hanging on to the owl. That was stupid. That whole ending was just horrible. And you're thinking, well, these are these type of movies. They are stupid. No, I mean, there's a difference between stupid and good comedy writing.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And,
I get that.
Yeah, it just didn't hit for me.
What else did you get?
And that's probably one of my favorite movies of the 80s. Definitely comedy. Sure. Like a lot of us, and it's that was too beloved a movie to screw around with. And they tried to do it all right, but it didn't work. They barely included the Q type character. I forget his name, the scientist. He didn't invent anything. He just introduced him. He just showed him that car and told him about the car, which he didn't invent. Let's see. Well, we got the thing that I say many people got. This is just a regular Arrow release of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah. That was a good set. I was super happy when I got mine in. You went with the classic cover, which is awesome.
Yeah. I think it has pretty much the same stuff. What extra did yours come with that this didn't?
I literally think it was just the cover art was different. I think everything else internally is the same, I believe. You should have like a booklet. You got like yeah. I'm pretty sure the cover thing was just store exclusive. And I thought, well, I mean, I love the original theatrical poster, but I mean, I've got a steel book of that and other things. So I was like, I might as well go get some new art. So I went with the store exclusive one. But yeah, contents wise, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same.
Yeah. I haven't even taken hopefully this will show up, but I did pick up this is the one I was talking to Jody about before we started, about going to Barnes & Noble, and Barnes & Noble's sale is not going on anymore. So I had to order this from Amazon. This is the Lost Highway 4K.
Oh, yeah.
Lynch. And I found that in there, and I picked up a couple others, took them to the front desk, and they're like, no, it ended already. So it was like, well, she was like, it rang up $130 for 3 movies. It should have been 60 at best, at least something like that. And I was like, the sale not going on? She's like, no. And I didn't realize it. I don't know if it starts mid-November. Like it must start wonder if it starts like on Black Friday and just runs, but that's just 3 weeks. It don't make sense. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember seeing the advertisements, but I don't remember seeing the dates on there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of strange. I think pretty much the rest of everything is anime, unfortunately. Well, not for me, but for
no, you're stocking up on the anime for sure.
Yeah. I didn't buy it for a long time, and I found some deals lately. This was not necessarily a deal, but this is the one I've harped on for a while. This is Mashiko and Hatchin, but I finally got that set in.
Oh,
this
nice.
is kind of a hard to find set. I had to buy it used off of eBay, and it's pretty good shape. This is where it's rough at. I don't know if you can see it. See the corners down there on the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happened, but it's a 2-disc set. But the guy sent me everything. It came with the booklet, and he also this came with it as well. This was one of these sets that the only other one anime I've had that's been like this was Space Dandy, which was done by the same guys that did Cowboy Bebop, which this is sort of as well. But this is the filler box they give you. You get the hard shell with the first season, but then they just give you a filler. So when the second season the second set comes out, it's just 26 episodes, the whole thing. So they give that to you, but he gave me that, and everything else looks in pretty good shape, the discs and everything. But yeah, I really love the art on this. It's really cool.
Yeah, that looks cool.
It's a really good series, but it takes place like in a.
There it goes.
There we go. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. But it's a good series. It kind of takes place. It reminds me in Cowboy Bebop, the first episode, which is it's on like the asteroid that's been converted into, it's like a big dome city, but the city itself is kind of like South America. But that series takes place in Brazil, and it's just it's a really good show. If anybody has a Crunchyroll, I'd recommend checking that out. But this is another one that I found on Crunchyroll, just exploring This is called Decadence. This is a wild one. I don't know how I can explain it. It's like tons of anime. It's like essentially there's a post-apocalyptic Earth, or I don't know if it's even supposed to be Earth. It's a post-apocalyptic planet, but there's basically this big gigantic moving city that's moves on these big tracks, and and there's people who go out and hunt these creatures that are fighting it. There's these big, basically like kaiju type creatures that are fighting it. And you slowly learn that a lot of these people are basically being controlled by these like little bug creatures. And they're actually like avatars. There's actually real like humans there, but they're mixed in with these avatars being controlled by human. And they're doing it for basically, it's basically like a game. It's not real. So, and you get in, you kind of go back and forth, but there are these little bugs who wear like these biomechanical suits over them. So they're still small, but they all have like their own personality, like look different suits, but they also control these avatars, and it's crazy. Like it's a really cool show. Highly recommend that one. I can't really I can't do it any justice without without writing an actual essay on it. But this is a new one. I'm not sure how you pronounce her. I'm just going to call her Haru. But this is called The Melancholy of Haru Suzumiya. This is one I just found recently. I've only watched like 3 or 4 episodes of it. And it was just an interesting title. It was just one of these chance buys that I read the synopsis, and it's just really cool. It's about this girl, and she's trying to start. She basically she's kind of strange. Everybody thinks she's strange, and she don't really talk to anybody. And she finally, this one guy in the class takes interest to her and starts talking to her, and she wants to start a club, and she finds out the people. Basically, she's like alien, I think, and like all these people in the club have been sent to, and somehow she's chose these people in the club, but they've been sent from other places to observe her because she's like I say, I'm 3 or 4. It's another bizarre one. That's why I love anime, because you got some freaking bizarre stories like that. I love that stuff. That's why I like Lost Highway and things like that. That's like Lost Highway was the first, I think, other than watching Twin Peaks. I think it was the first David Lynch movie I actually watched.
Oh wow!
And so yeah, that's what got me into David Lynch more so.
Heck yeah!
Sorry everybody for rambling on. I think that's everything. That's everything I got. So
that's everything you got?
I tried to babble through it as quick as I could.
No, you're good. I was checking out the chat over here. I think Movie Hunter and Steve both agree on the Naked Gun. Looks like. I think Movie Hunter and Steve agree on your thoughts on Naked Gun. And Movie Hunter also let you know, the Criterion sale is all of November and ended December 7th. Oh, you're so close.
Okay. It kind of don't make sense. They do it in November instead of
I know, right?
December, but that's why I've always had that in my head, because usually I always go in the summertime, and that's when I go. I don't usually go the second time around. Okay, we had another. Sorry, I'm getting behind on chat. I won't get behind now because I'm finished talking. Bugs Life 1990 DVD monster.
Oh, that's a good pickup. It looks like this was your pickup list for this week. Very nice. Very nice.
Collector's edition DVD full screen. Andrew's Movie Corner. Okay. Cool. I don't know how you pronounce it. Huevo Papas. Huevo Papas.
I like it. If you want to be on the giveaway tonight, let us know. And looks like Movie Hunter also got 3 steelbooks. He got his Boogie Nights, man. I'm jealous. Mine got Mine got postponed. Amazon sent me a message last night. They're like, "Hey, you still want this?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." And you got the Jarhead. I got that. That's one of the ones I was going to show off. Very nice. And he got an anime. Tower of God.
I haven't watched that one.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, I'll show off what I got. Before I do, I'll do a little recap. Mike's out 6. Lauren hurt herself. We're still doing the show. We're still doing the giveaway. I'm going to show off my little stack of 5, and then we'll get into our movie, our Christmas movies. We were going to do like 5 each, but since there's only 2 of us, I literally grabbed every damn Christmas movie I could think of. So we'll just talk about all of them. And when we get to that part, anybody in the chat, if you want to chime in, that's cool. We'll get to your comments. And we're also doing a giveaway. So if you're watching us on Instagram, head over to YouTube to let us know in the comments that you want in on the giveaway tonight. We'll be doing that at the end of the show. So anytime you pop in, tell all your friends, tell them get over here, tell them win me something. Have them put their name in for you. That's a good. I'm okay with that. And but yeah, today, let's see. Speaking of speaking of Jarhead, I got the Jarhead Steelbook. Got that in. I actually thought I ordered this, and then I went back and saw that I didn't. So I said, "Oh crap! I thought I'd already grabbed this." And I know if Lauren was here, she'd want me to show off the inside because she loves that inside art. Comes with 4K and Blu-ray. Nice.
What's up, Charlie?
Nice.
I think you were in here last week, Charlie, and I. For some reason, I think we got talking and we didn't acknowledge you. I didn't personally, so I apologize about that.
Charlie, I sent you a message on Instagram. If you want to jump in the show, buddy, let's have a merry little Christmas. But if you're not busy, come on in, man. We'll talk. We're talking Christmas movies, and if you got anything, you know the rules. I also, Lionsgate had a little sale on their website, and they did a reissue of Knives Out. I used to have this steelbook, and then I got a different steelbook, and I sold this steelbook, and that was dumb. So I snagged this again. I always thought that this was such a great design because you got the whole group of everybody. You've got this awesome slip, and if you know, you know. You turn the steelbook around and slide it in the slip, and it tells you, spoiler alert, it tells you who the real bad guy was. I thought that was such a awesome steelbook design. I don't know why I sold this back in the day, but they did a reissue. This comes with a poster. That's cool. I don't think the original one came with a poster. I don't remember mine having a poster. So I grabbed that off of Lionsgate Limited, some of their reprints. And speaking of Lionsgate Limited, I got the Dogma 4K Steelbook from them. What a beautiful masterpiece. I was getting worried because I saw lots of people online talking about how theirs was coming damaged, and I was getting very, very worried. But thank God,
very nice.
No pun intended. This one turned out really nice. Comes with a cool little booklet.
Charlie's here. I didn't see him. Hang on just a second.
Is Charlie hopping aboard?
I'm having trouble with my cursor. Everything's backwards because I unplugged one of my monitors.
Oh shoot, Charlie's coming in. This is gonna be exciting.
Hang on a second. I was like, you weren't coming up, Charlie, then I was in full frame.
You got Dogma. I got Dogma. We all got Dogma.
Well, I don't have Dogma. I don't know when the hell
I'm on his Dogma. John went the Umbrella route, and Umbrella's having some shipping situations right now. So
yeah, I think it is. I think it's traveling across the world like it's
coming from Australia, man.
Mm-hmm. No, my friend Jason, he got it from Umbrella as well. He got that big set that they were doing.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah, I think his showed up.
Did it?
I think so.
Yeah, I just got the email last night. It wasn't specific on Dogma, but it was just kind of like a, hey, we're having lots of shipping problems right now, so don't mind us. That's kind of where they ended it. But oh man, I'm glad you're here. I thought you'd get a kick out of this. One of my pickups for this week, I got this awesome media book for The Crow's Salvation. Look at that.
Oh shit! Where the hell did you get that?
I'll message you the website. I meant to grab their little card that came in the box. It's a U.S. company, but they get a whole bunch of German stuff.
John, can you enlarge the screen? Because my eyes are horrible.
Yeah, make it big. The artwork on this
Thank
is
you.
super cool. There you go.
Oh wow!
Super cool artwork on this. I did not have this on Blu-ray, so I wanted to snag this.
Yeah, I have the regular Blu-ray.
And it's like a soft touch media book too. It's not a hard, but granted, everything's in German, so whatever on that. But
not surprised.
But yeah, it's got a cool booklet. I would show off the booklet, but there's a couple of boobies in here, so we might get flagged. But you get the Blu-ray and the DVD.
Nice.
I'll find the company. I forget their name. It's Brother something, but I'm blanking on it. I grabbed that media book from them, and I grabbed this media book for Little Monsters.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I hadn't seen that artwork before, and I was like, "Oh, I need that."
Too bad Germany didn't do those as like 4Ks though, because then that would have been awesome,
dude. And what I didn't know about this until I opened it, because it says it really small on the back. It says 3-disc limited super spooky story edition. This thing comes with Little Monsters, and then in the back it comes with Ghoul and Alone in the Woods. So you get 3 movies in here.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard of those.
I don't think I have either. Ghoul looks wild. But there's literally the booklet that's in here is just all Little Monsters. It says nothing about these 2 movies. So I'm very I'm anxious to see what that's all about. It's like, is that some Little Monster goodness going on?
Oh yeah.
Nods to Little Monster. That'd be super cool. But Charlie, get me off of here. Charlie's back for a holiday special, guys. This is a pretty big deal. I don't know why we're not just talking about this. Thank you for coming in, buddy.
I said screw it. Why not?
We were going to do like a top. Well, it's not a top 5. We were each going to pick 5 of our favorite Christmas style movies to watch. But since we lost most of the show, and John was like, "Well, Jody, you're going to have most everything." I got a stack of shit that we can just go and talk about as we go. And we're doing.
I'd have to look for stuff if I did. What's the giveaway?
I'm not telling because it's the holiday season.
I don't even know what it is.
John don't even know what it is. John don't even know what the giveaway is. And so anybody in the chat, I'm not even sure what we're up to now. I think John's just putting anybody that says anything.
Is it holiday related?
One of them is. Yeah.
So you're doing a double feature giveaway.
I'm not going to get into it right now.
You're like, I'm not talking.
I'm not talking. I want to see how big the Wheel of Death gets. I want to see how many names we can get on that wheel. So if you know anybody that needs to get on this wheel, hit them up. Tell them to get over here and get on YouTube, and let John know to put them on the wheel. I think we got like 3 or 4 people now right now.
Yes.
Well,
Tom and Jerry stuff. I didn't buy it though. I have some Tom and Jerry stuff on Laserdisc though.
Oh yeah, right.
It's cool though, that 40s and 50s. I think.
But we're putting Charlie on the wheel. Charlie's going on the wheel.
You can put me on the wheel. It's all good.
He's on there already.
But yeah,
I always get so close and then I lose.
I don't know. If there's not many tonight, you might be up for it.
I don't know. Maybe
the last giveaway, Lauren got on the wheel. I think she came in like 3rd or 4th. Like she got super close.
Yeah, she wasn't far from it. Same here.
You even put the Christmas. Oh, that's adorable.
Nice.
So we got 5 on the wheel so far. We got to get those numbers up, people. We got to get those.
Was Lauren even joining tonight, or
no? Lauren, Mike was out. His whole family's sick, and Lauren took a spill down the stairs, and
damn!
Let us know about 30 minutes before we went live that she was not going to be able to make it. So our wishes with her. Maybe you know what? Maybe we should put Lauren on the wheel. Should we put Lauren on the wheel?
I say do it.
I say put Lauren on the wheel. Let's make it, and put Mike on the wheel too. Shit. I mean, they're not here, but it's Christmas time. We'll put Mike and Lauren on the wheel. So speaking of Christmas, let's just
Trying to pad
dive
the
into
numbers.
some
I see.
Christmas.
Trying to
Do
pad.
what?
I say you're trying to pad the numbers a little bit.
I'm trying to
tonight.
pad those numbers. I want those numbers up, y'all.
I did. I don't know if you got this, Jody, but I
What'd
did
you
get
get?
this yesterday.
Oh yeah, John just showed off his. I got mine last week because I ordered the Arrow exclusive, the store artwork.
Oh,
They
the
had
actual
different artwork.
exclusive. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
got the standard one.
It's an awesome release, man. All the goodies in there is so cool.
Oh yeah, the little trading cards that come with it too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a super cool set. I was excited to finally get that in. Did you get anything else
And
you want to
then-
show off before we dive into Christmas?
Well, I had to get a new copy of Valerian. That's an older title, but City of a Thousand Planets.
Yeah.
That one. I do have now all 3 Conjuring Steelbooks. So
Oh,
I have
very
the first one that came out earlier, of course, but then I got the third one, Devil Made Me Do It 4K Steelbook.
Yep.
And then this was a gift.
Oh, nice.
The Last Rites, Conjuring Last Rites. So the story behind this one is that since I went ahead and got the second one, and I already had the first one, we were doing like our own Secret Santa type of deal, and I said, "Well, shit, if I'm allowed to mention what I would like, that I would love to get that. So then that way, all I would need is just the one for when it does come out, which is number 2. So, but the guys and I on TikTok, yeah, we were doing our own version of a Secret Santa. Some knew who they were, some didn't. Some kind of made it obvious by asking certain questions, so they would give themselves away. And I'm just like, really, And
No fun.
so, no fun. And I kind of had to tell my guy, I was like, well, just so you know, you got me. And I didn't even think to have someone else like say, hey, let that or whatever. I totally fucked it up. But anyway, everybody so far got their gifts. We're still waiting on a couple of people to get theirs, and we were going to all share them in a live on TikTok to kind of show what we got. But basically everybody kind of knows what they got. Like they said it, but they didn't show it off yet, basically.
That sounds like fun. That was a good idea. I don't know whose idea that was, but that was
mine.
Look at you. You're just trying to get free movies. I like the way you think, sir.
So the Secret Santa was my idea. The whole showing each other live kind of deal was another friend's idea.
Oh, nice. I like it. I'll have to watch out for that one.
Can you do full streams on TikTok?
I don't know about with StreamYard, but it's very possible. I know that they can do just regular lives on their own in general.
Yeah.
But I don't know if StreamYard is linked to it at all.
I'll have to look. It
But
probably is. It's linked on
It could be.
It's usually. I wanted to say hey to Scottish Geek Guy, and I think he's an old follower, I believe.
Oh yeah, Scottish Geek Guy. He's been here
I remember
for
that
a long
name.
time.
Is he?
Yeah, I was about to say I remember that.
I can't. We used to have some other people follow us that had a similar name. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? And John D. Oh, yes, John D. John Doe Juggalo. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you were. I
Juggalo.
think he showed up on the last giveaway. I believe. I think he was on there. But welcome in everybody. Any comments? We're getting to them as we can. We're putting your names on the giveaway as you roll in, and I think it's pretty close to Christmas time. Let's see. I have got John. You said you had one that you wanted to show off for sure. Yeah. That was kind of like a Christmas movie that you don't think about being a Christmas movie. And I like those Christmas movies.
Yeah, that's. Like I was telling him earlier, I was going through my movies trying to find kind of the oddball stuff. There's not a lot of them there are, but it's probably going to be stuff that I figured everybody else had, so I didn't pull them. But the one that most people don't really know about too much, and except if you kind of like to watch older movies. It's called We're No Angels. This is a Humphrey Bogart movie.
The title sounds familiar.
Well, I think it was remade by it was remade a while back, but I've never seen the remake. But it was what's his name? The big actor did it. I'll look it up here in a second. But this is a really cool movie. It's kind of like Die Hard, where it's just so happens to be Christmas.
Yeah.
As the setting in the movie. But it's basically 3 convicts escape from prison. They're on like his what makes it kind of weird as a Christmas movie, it takes place like on a tropical island. They're basically on this, I think it's like an island off if I can remember, off the coast of France or something like that, southern France, if I can remember. But it's kind of a tropical island, and it's sort of, they basically they break into like a local shop owners and kind of take them hostage in a way. But throughout the movie, they slowly, like, the shop owner and his like daughter slowly they kind of start convincing them that they're better people than they are. They end up kind of giving themselves up at the end, but there's kind of a little love story built in there. So it's a really cool it's a really good movie. Really good. Now, I did look at a list earlier on Google, and it showed up on Google. I've never seen it. As I was specifically looking for like oddball Christmas movies, not directly related to Christmas, but Christmas movies. No, but this actually came up, so I was surprised about that. Yeah, really cool.
Nice.
Movie. Robert De Niro.
Well, I figured
Robert De Niro's one that was in. I think it's a remake. It's called We're No Angels, but I'm pretty sure it's a remake.
Okay.
Which I hate, but I have no choice but to see them anymore everywhere.
Well, I figured we'd start with the classics. This actually came up in one of our previous episodes because Lauren wasn't aware that it had a steelbook. But it's the original Christmas specials, guys. I think we all remember these.
Yep.
Funny enough, though, out of this set, I've still never seen Cricket on the Hearth. I don't know what that is. But you got your classic Rudolph, Frosty Snowman, Santa Claus Coming to Town, and Little Drummer Boy. All those I know I've seen. But you can't have Christmas without some classic animation and claymation.
Now, even though that's a steelbook, is it 4K or is it just a Blu-ray?
Oh no, these are all just Blu-ray.
Okay.
I don't even know if we've ever gotten these on 4K, honestly.
Was that a box set, or did you have that made?
I have
something made like that.
No, this one was legit. This one came out, I think it was available like at Walmart. They did these in 4K?
Yeah, all those have a 4K.
Well,
it's a set like that, but it's a regular set.
Well, I must have not upgraded because they didn't do this again.
To be perfectly honest, though, a lot of that stuff, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say if 4K will look better or not, because it does with certain things.
Those look good in 4K. They do.
Do they? That's cool.
Yes, they do.
Hell yeah.
A lot of that stuff was probably film. It was film. It was all film.
Oh, yeah. Most of your stop motion is film.
Yeah. Yeah, that era, most definitely.
Oh, yeah.
So the transfer process would be good. But
looks great.
That used to be the argument between like going from DVD. Oh, is that all you're showing, Jody? I kept you up.
Oh no, I mean I've got a stack. I just figured I'll show one and we can just talk about it.
No, I thought you were thumbing through that one, that you were looking at that one steelbook. I thought you were going to show some more. That's why I left you up.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
But I lost train of thought. But damn it, Charlie, you're here now. I'm forgetting everything. No. That used to be the argument between DVDs and moving up the Blu-ray like an animation, like animated movies, because people are like, well, it don't really make a big difference because animation was a certain, it was certain. it looks
Looks
certain,
a certain way
It really
basically,
didn't
yeah.
change, make it a big difference to move up, but 4K probably will because of the transfer possibilities. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. The problem with it, like you see it a lot with anime a lot when they get transferred up, is you can actually start in some animation, you can start seeing the cell art behind it. And
Oh yeah.
Some, you know, the little dots like where they used to when they were drawing, and or it's the backing of, I don't know exactly. I'm not an animator. I don't know how it works, but you can start seeing it. Like especially, I've noticed like in it was the South Park movies. This one where you can really see it. The 4K and that you can really see that the cell. It's some kind of paper they use. I don't know if they have to use it so everything stays within everything stays square, you know, so when they go, so they know where to plot it within the frame. So, but there's some anime they leave it in there on purpose so you can see it. They make it part of the actual art. So
one of the recent animes that I watched, that was a 4K. I don't know why I say it is a 4K. But the Boy in the Heron.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That looked really good.
Well, here was a Christmas classic that was worth the 4K upgrade. It's a Wonderful Life.
Nice.
Yes.
Funny
enough, that didn't come out to be considered a Christmas movie at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went in and did the original black and white 4K. You also get the Blu-ray of the colorized version.
But I don't know. I think black and white just fits it best.
Oh yeah. If you're going to do it, and I liked it on this one. They included the original theatrical poster, a little mini version of it. That was cool.
Hold that back up again. I didn't have you.
Well,
because I have it, but somebody else might not.
Bam. There's the cover.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I really like that cover art.
Yeah, they did a really good job on this one.
Yeah.
I like the snow effect on the cover and the back.
Yeah.
And the poster fits perfectly in there. I heard a hot take on this movie yesterday. I think somebody was giving a hot take that is this a good movie, or is James Stewart character just a whiny bitch?
Probably both.
Probably both. Probably both.
Well, for somebody that watches anime, you see watches a lot of anime. You see a lot of whiny bitch male characters for some reason. It's the worst thing about anime, like, is there's so many of them. I don't know why, and anime is predominantly done by men, and why they write characters like that, I have no idea. That, so, I mean, is that a projection of how they really feel about their own society? I assume it is.
I have no idea. I couldn't speak on that. I was going to touch upon the Dogma 4K transfer.
Oh yeah, I have yet to watch it. How's it look?
It looks good, but at the same time, you don't see a really big jump in quality. You really don't. It's like you can literally, like, if anybody wants to just stick with their Blu-ray or DVD that they have, I mean, I haven't checked the DVD in a long time, but it's probably better than the DVD.
I was gonna say, how much of an upgrade did they give it? You think they actually went into like?
Well, they didn't give it Dolby Vision, that's for sure.
All right.
I think it's just a standard like HDR 10. Hold on, let me see quick.
Jody, I hate to mention this to you. I don't know what it is about your camera, but like when you're blown up, you're sharp, but when you're shrunk down like that, it's weird. It doesn't make sense why it's doing that. I don't know if it's just in my preview or what, but when I blow you up, or you're slightly bigger, you're sharp and clear, and then you're losing quality with, I don't know why it's doing that for. That's an odd effect.
Yeah, I noticed that on a rewatch. I was looking, and when we're in this state, like right now, I'm watching my view. I'm clear, But on the rewatch, I was noticing that. I was noticing that when I'm smaller, it's got like a fuzzy look to it.
Yeah.
But then when I go full screen, it looks great. So I don't know. I got this is like what the third episode with this new camera. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to play with it some more.
Might have been on the steelbook that I read it, but it was not Dolby Vision at all.
Oh yeah.
Oh boo.
I did.
Yeah, because I had the steelbook, and I did a favor for a friend because I was originally gonna have the steelbook and do a giveaway with it. And well, yeah, because I got that standard. I was okay with just having the standard. But a friend of mine that goes by the username Angry Puddin' on TikTok, his showed up damaged. And I heard you not long after I got in that you were talking about how some of the people were receiving their shit, damaged.
Yeah.
And that one part of it looked like it was kind of like just demolished, basically. And they said that they would give him a new case, but no new discs.
Huh.
Yeah, Lionsgate told him that. And I'm like, that's kind of odd, and I told him, I said, well, take advantage, but what I'll do for you is I'll just go ahead and give you the one that I got. So that way, even if you can't, at least you have it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. He should hopefully have it by tomorrow.
Look at Charlie spreading the Christmas spirit. I swear.
I try. I could be a Grinch or Scrooge at times.
Here's another speaking of spreading the Christmas spirit. It don't get any more spiritier than Elf.
Oh yeah.
Good one.
Love this movie.
What were you saying, Joe?
Oh, I was answering. Steve was talking about, we call it the Bigfoot effect. I was wondering if you've ever seen the retransferred Gimli film, the Hamlin and Gimli film from the California, the classic original Bigfoot film.
Oh yeah.
Gimli, Patterson and Gimli. Sorry, but it was shot originally on like 16 millimeter, and it's kind of crazy. There's a lot of other things about that, but you can believe whatever you believe about that. I'm a see it if you see it to believe it kind of person, but there's a lot of interesting things about that film. That's very deep. For the 60s, it's a very detailed suit. And why would you put breasts on the suit being worn by a man? Because it's clearly got breasts, and they're pretty natural looking on the Bigfoot creature.
I'm down with Bigfoot.
Figuratively, or?
But I'm not going to.
You know what I'm saying. How about let's see what else we got here to talk about. What about Christmas Vacation?
Christmas Vacation. Awesome. That is definitely a classic.
Definitely.
Was that because I have that steelbook? Was that just the Blu-ray steelbook?
This one is just
4K over there, just a regular 4K though.
Yeah, this one I have is just the Blu-ray and the DVD, which is weird because the DVD, I guess they just had a shit ton of these already printed. But the DVD has nice artwork on it. But the Blu-ray does red.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, they just got lazier. They've got lazier. Further up the formats they've got lazier with all the artwork for the most part. Like especially the disc itself. Like everything DVD used to come with most things came with like a themed DVD artwork and stuff, and then they got the Blu-rays. Like it was at Paramount that only does the blue, the baby blue ones. Was that Paramount?
Oh yeah,
they're all baby blue. And
did you guys hear about Paramount?
I'm hearing the ongoing situation
that apparently Warner Brothers turned down their offer.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be weird, man.
I'm I'm not looking forward to that if Netflix does take that over. I would prefer
Yeah.
Universal to take over, but that's just wishful thinking, in my opinion.
Well, it was like we were talking a couple weeks ago. Like, am I crazy, or when did Warner Brothers get into so much trouble financially? They needed to
That's what I
sell.
was thinking too,
Right? Like,
actually.
I don't
It,
remember there ever being a
it's been a
holy shit
while,
moment. It
actually.
was just all of a sudden like, we're selling it. Like, what?
It's
Like,
been a while.
why? What
It's been a
happened?
while. They've been reporting for quite a few years now that they've been 20-30 billion dollars, and they
It's
haven't.
probably because of their DC flops that they've had.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a big deal. But I thought the upswing was the whole signing on James Gunn, and we've only gotten one movie out of him. So all of
Mhm.
a sudden you get one movie that did well, and you're like, fuck it.
I know.
I
It's
don't.
like
It's the
you
weirdest
can
thing.
make your money back.
It don't make sense a company that big with their hands so many things why they would go broke like that.
Well, and to
Because
be around for
Warner
so
Brothers
many
has
years.
Harry Potter,
Mhm.
don't they? Did Warner Brothers have
Yeah.
Harry Potter? Yeah,
Yes, they do.
yeah. I mean,
So
yeah.
goodbye HBO Max and hello Netflix. Here comes Harry Potter and John Lithgow and the rest.
I know it makes you wonder all that stuff that's in production. Is that they just going to let it slide over that easy? Are they just going to shut down? I mean,
Our project's going to get canceled. Things of that
yeah,
nature,
yeah,
or just shelved. Kind of like the Batgirl movie with Brendan Fraser coming
yeah.
back as the villain.
But see, I wonder if Netflix buys them. Do they get those rights and they can release that movie now? I don't know.
Don't know. I had heard a rumor, and I don't know how accurate it is, that Netflix, yes, would have rights, but at the same time, they would kind of have it as its own little separate thing from Netflix. That way, they can still do their theatrical releases and things of that nature.
Mm, that's
But I don't,
weird.
I don't see how, because the CEO has been quoted, the theaters are dead.
They don't need to be. It's a super easy fix, but he wants to do the opposite of what would fix it. So what
Yep,
would fix it is a bigger time frame between theatrical and streaming. That would fix it.
that too.
Yeah, that would definitely be one of the top things that would fix it. If you want to see this movie like soon, you need to go to the theater. Because if you're waiting
Hmm.
for streaming, you're going to be waiting for a couple of months instead of a couple of days, like where we're at now.
Yeah. Well, and Netflix is in debt themselves, So it's like, how do they acquire a company when they're in debt?
Yeah.
Oh
It's wild.
well.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've been horrible the last year about going to the theater, and I never thought I would be that way. And I still don't want to, but I don't know what it is. It just lost. It's not only from the situation I've been in, but just for the past year. But it just feels like it lost its magic or something. Because for one, there's just not been a lot of good stuff, not consistently enough to go weekly. That's what you know.
Well,
Hey,
in my opinion, I would say it's just because they are only after, like, say, big name titles rather than giving, like, people that are independent film,
Mm.
creators. It's like, how come they don't get enough, recognition? I mean, you have to go to different festivals to go see these films, but it's like, whatever happened to that? Because we
Yeah.
used to get a lot of rom coms. We used to get a lot of what the hell are they called? I'm forgetting the name of them. But you would get romantic comedies. You'd get comedies. You'd get horror. You'd get action. You'd get thrillers. All of the above. Like, you would get them all in a theater.
Well, there's too high of a standard now. Like all these studios want these $1 billion movies, and the
Hmm.
only thing that makes that money are comic book movies, or
Oh yeah.
or like a Star Wars or something. So,
I-
but I mean,
I'll
like
be
you're
right back.
like
My mom called me.
no, you're good. Like they're not going to make $1 billion, but they'll still do good for a comedy or a romantic comedy. They would still do good. So I don't know. It's weird. I wish there would be some. I wouldn't. I don't know how to word it right. I wish there would be not necessarily a studio, but maybe just a few investors that would just come out with a new theater line, who will just promote the smaller studios and give us a place to go see those, for a decent price. Don't be like a stupid crazy ticket price. And that's another problem. The ticket prices are too damn high. But I mean,
But for you especially, I mean,
yeah,
I
it's
can't
just
imagine.
like the only thing worth going to see that's like an experience is something in IMAX, but those tickets are double what a normal ticket is. And
You probably have
but
to
I
take
mean,
on a small loan to go take you and your kids to see a movie, don't you?
it's absolutely ridiculous. It's I still try to since you can pre-buy tickets, I still try to put all of them down as children, even though they don't apply. But that only saves me like $2 each. So I've only got called out on that one time. You're old. You're not old. Years for years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way. That's how it. That's man. I love those days. Those days were awesome. You'd go to the theater, and you'd almost forget about a damn movie before you saw it in your video store. Let alone be able to purchase it in a store, which is a
Yeah.
whole nother. That was even a bigger wait. It if you wanted to watch a movie at home, you had to go to a rental store. You couldn't go out and just buy it because they weren't manufacturing them enough to sell them at a cost that would be worth buying.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
those were the days. But I mean, again, like
Laser discs
take
were certainly that back in the day. Of course, I didn't know a lot about them, but they were really expensive.
well, you could take this past weekend. My two older boys wanted to go see that Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And so this was weekend 2 of that movie being out. And my wife even asked me, she was like, have we checked to make sure it's not streaming? Because when the first one came out, we took like almost all the kids to go see it. And within days, it was on streaming. So we could have saved all that money and just curled up on the couches and popped some popcorn and watched the movie at home. So it's like, just expand the window. Like make me want to go to the theater and see it because I want to see it now. I don't want to wait weeks or months. Where, if you tell me, and sometimes they even give you the dates. Sometimes they're like, it's in theaters now. Next week it's going to be on digital. The week after that it's going to be streaming. It's just like, if all I got to do is wait 2 weeks, I'm going to stay home,
Yeah. Yeah, just my theater over here, I drive by occasionally and it's big. It looks kind of busy here and there, but I used to go during the day, so I don't know how it is during the day, but
Mm.
and some of the I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just not the same. I do want to see the Avatar movie in theater. I think was it shot for actual IMAX? No, well, it probably was shot for IMAX, but I'm thinking about the Odyssey. That's one I want to see for definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, hell, that one,
Yeah.
but there's only like a handful of theaters that are showing it in its full scale. One of them's here in Nashville. I mean, they put pre-orders for that movie on sale a year in advance, and it's sold out. So like,
Really?
get people excited like that.
Yeah.
Stare at their phone. Yep. Instead of going to the movies, yep. That was a big Friday or Saturday night. You're right.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, you're not. I mean, I'm still kind of on the boat of I'll definitely go. I definitely want to see my superhero movies on IMAX. But hell, I didn't go see this last Superman movie like at all. And I'm super
Yeah.
excited for whenever the hell we get the Batman 2. And then going back to how this conversation started, if this whole Netflix Warner Brother deal happens, am I even going to see that in theaters? I went and saw the first one 2, maybe 3 times in IMAX just because it was so good, especially on IMAX. And so will I even get the chance to do that if this deal goes through before that movie finally releases? I don't know. I tell you one movie I want to go see because it's coming back in theater for like this week or next week at least Regal's is The Grinch with Jim Carrey. I love this steelbook as a German steelbook, and it's sideways. I thought that was fun. Getting back to the Christmas theme.
That's an odd way to put that on there.
It is very odd. They even did the back too.
Is it like, it looks like it's more square than is, or is it just where the image is like that? It makes it weird.
I think it's just, because it's a normal.
Oh yeah.
It's a normal guy.
The effect, the image effect makes it look like it's more square on the side.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, this movie, this is a great movie. My oldest son actually told me when we were watching that they did a preview for this in front of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, saying it was coming back to theaters for a limited time. And he leaned over, he was like, I don't know if I've seen that all the way through. Like I've seen the movie, but I don't think I've seen it all the way through. And I was like, I don't know who you are. So, because you're not my boy. I don't know what we're talking about right now. That was super rude to just drop that on me.
I'm glad to see like your kid, you may have multiple ones taking interest in movies like you do, you know.
I'm trying. I mean, they're definitely right now, they're definitely in a niche, but I did take my oldest to see The Whole Bloody Affair. We went to theaters, we sat down for over 4 hours, and we watched Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair. He had never seen that movie before. I kind of gave him like a synopsis before we watched it. I showed him the trailer for it. I was like, you have no idea who Quentin Tarantino is. He's like, I don't know what we're talking about right now. And I showed him, we went, I mean, that was over 4 hours with like a 10-minute intermission. And we were like in the intermission, I leaned over, I was like, what do you think? He's like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And I was like, we got to watch Pulp Fiction. We got to watch Django. I was like, you don't even know.
What's up, Collectopedia? You snuck in there.
Oh, we're writing down everybody's name for the giveaway. If you're in the chat right now and you comment or just say, hey, I want the giveaway, we're putting your name down the giveaway wheel tonight. It's if you've never played the giveaway wheel with us, it's the wheel of death. We're going to spin it. And if your name comes up, you're out. So it's a last man standing sort of situation. Some people like it. A lot of people don't.
Yeah. I don't think the theater's dead, but I think COVID, that era really hurt it bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and head out. I did want to stop by to say hi to everybody, of course.
Absolutely, Charlie.
Appreciate you stopping in anytime, but you already know. Yeah.
No, I know. It's just it's more of my living situation more than anything, and it's just not being in the right mind setting to where I'm at, you know. So like, even though yes, I know this is kind of casually talking, and this is what we would normally do anyway, like in a whatever, but at the same time, I don't know. It's different from when we first started, is all I'm saying, at least for me. So
no, man, it's cool. It's cool. And like John said, anytime you want to join, hit either of us up for the link.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll totally give it. I really appreciate you coming by tonight. This is a nice little Christmas present for us and everybody else.
You know what? That is true.
And so, I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you on the giveaway wheel, because we
that'd be nice. I mean, it'd be nice to actually win.
I might be a little biased tonight, everybody.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell some friends on TikTok to come over here and say, hey, I want to be a part of it. So
tell them to get on the wheel. We'll spin. We're going to spin it here in probably like at least 30, 45 minutes when we'll start spinning that wheel.
Yeah.
All right. I will let them know. Everybody have a good evening.
We'll see you later.
And happy holidays.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
See you later.
Good old Charlie. What have we been missing in the chat, John? I know the chat's been going. We got a lot of great people
I've been
out here.
keeping track of it. Some of the stuff I don't pop up there. It's kind of people talking amongst each other.
No, yeah, you're cool. You're cool. I see stuff happening. It's really small on my screen unless I go to a different screen.
Yeah, sorry. We never try to ignore it, baby. People gets talking, and I'm putting names up there. It's a lot going on.
We try to stay out of y'all having conversations. You guys have as much conversation as you want to. We're looking out for questions for sure. But yeah, anything you want to chime in with, and I will repeat this for the our Instagram people. If you're watching
I'm
us on
sorry,
Instagram, thank you so much.
That was
But if you want to be part of the contest, please head over to the YouTube stream and comment there, because the comments on Instagram don't line up with our YouTube stream. So if you want to be part of it, please head over to the YouTube, and we'll get you on the giveaway, because it's going to be a cool giveaway, especially if we get a lot of people. How many people we got right now, John?
It's 10.
10. That's a good number, guys. We're getting up there. Last giveaway, I think we had like 19. So if you're, like I said, if you're over on Instagram watching us, that's awesome. Go find us on YouTube real fast. Cult of Collectors, my YouTube, John's YouTube. It's streaming on all of them, and just hop over there real quick. Throw in the comments, I want them the giveaway, and then you can go right back to Instagram if you want to. That's fine.
Yeah, I agree, Scottish Geek Guy, that the cinema experience with a crowd is awesome. I used to, back in the 90s, after when I was going to school, I worked at not high school, but after I went to electronic school, but I was going to I worked at a little gas station, and like it closed it was kind of out here in the country around where I live. So it closed at like 9 o'clock. It had a weird close time. So right when it closed at 9. So right when it was closing, I barely had enough time to close the store, count the money and everything, and barely get to the mall where the theater was to go see a movie. I'd, like, every Friday night I would do that. I'd leave work and go to the movie theater. And I always remember seeing Titanic that way, because the theater was massively packed on a Friday night. So that was always fun. It's definitely fun to see it with the crowd.
Oh yeah. John, I'm looking over here at my Instagram live, and just in case they don't come over, I got a couple that we can add to the giveaway.
I do too. Once you said that, I meant to check it a few minutes ago when we got talking. I don't know if who's I really apologize. For some reason on StreamYards, they haven't integrated like the chat into StreamYards. With YouTube, no matter how many channels we run, all the chats combine into one. But for some reason, Instagram chat doesn't combine into StreamYards yet. So you have to go back and forth. And I apologize if anybody, I have like, well, yeah, I had a few different people here from StreamYards that was saying hello, and people like that. I apologize that I missed you. And you go ahead, Jody, because you had some too. You go ahead first, and then I'll say something.
Yeah, if you want to jot down Red Shorts 4.
All right, hang on a second. Let me get set up here on my other screen. It's taking me a while with my cursor. My cursor is reversed because I unplugged one of my monitors and plugged my Switch 2 directly into it, so I could play while I'm watching other TV. I could play
oh hell yeah,
Metroid Prime 4. Okay, what was that? Red? You said Red Shoes 4?
Red Shorts 4.
Okay, shorts.
Gonna get him on the wheel.
Okay.
Dum.
Anybody still over there on Instagram is watching? Hello, everybody. Okay.
Yes, for sure. That looks like the only one that chimed in about wanting to be on there.
Yeah, because I had Movie Assault join. That was Sean.
You look at yours. I'll skim over the chat. Let's see here. Get my cursor, but now my cursor is messing up. This whole cursor thing's fun.
I tell you what, Jody, just the people in Instagram that's like, I have one that said hello. Some of the other people just joined. They may just join for a second and jump back out. So I don't, those the people that make a comment. Those are the people you need to add.
Yeah. That was Red Short specifically has to be added. So definitely have him on there. Jody, any updates on the Crow group buy? The Crow, that was, if you're talking about the Manta Lab from their 2025 release schedule, no. The short answer is no. They released that calendar at the beginning of the year. And there's a couple of titles on there that we didn't get, and there's a few titles that weren't on there that we did get. Nobody saw the Godfather trilogy coming. They did release a statement on their 10-year anniversary, talking about how they're really wanting to try to get more titles that are their like favorite films. So I'm kind of thinking that The Crow's probably on that list. It's just a matter of, number one, getting studio approval, and then you gotta get studio approval on art. The art one is always the big one for these premium labels. Sometimes all they can use is stuff that was just put out there when like Manta Lab really wants to start getting into like getting artists and coming up with really exclusive artwork, which I really hope that's the direction they go if they can do The Crow. But we're supposed to get a 2026 calendar, so we'll see how that is. Let's see here. The concern is with
yeah, that is a concern about them wanting to eliminate putting things out in the theaters.
Yeah, yeah,
The
and
thing about
physical
the
media.
theaters is they've all went digital, so it shouldn't cost them as much money. But these fucking idiots, these distributors. See, back in the day, I could understand it being expensive because you had to transfer over like, the platters of film, like very large, that's a very large physical product that you're actually not only having to ship it, but having to print it and everything else. That's understandable why. But you would think with digital should bring costs down, but it don't. They probably keep the same prices, even though they're just handing over a digital code in the copy of the movie.
Yeah. Oh, Scottish geek guy. Don't panic. Manta Lab The Crow was on their 2025 release calendar, and that so was like, I think Kill Bill was on there, which I'm kind of hoping, because we are going to get a physical copy in general, probably going to be a Lionsgate limited of Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe Manta Lab can sweet talk Lionsgate and get just one edition of The Whole Bloody Affair. That would be really cool. But we will get a 2026 calendar. They did tell me that. Hopefully it'll be January. I think the 2025 calendar dropped in like February though. So I'm excited to see. I mean, even like F1 was on the 2025 calendar and we didn't get that. But again, we got titles that weren't even on the calendar. The calendar is kind of like a we hope so kind of list, and but they are really wanting to go after some really good titles. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they get. They are one of my top labels that I host for, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. People and companies buy, sell, seems the time, as long as the customer wants physical media, it'll always be available. That's true. That's true. And companies will yeah, like I was surprised yesterday we got a physical media announcement for Welcome to Derry, the series that just aired on HBO. So I was shocked we got that fast. I figured they would at least let it stream for like a year. So that's kind of cool. That's a little hopeful, or maybe that's just Warner Brothers saying, please, we need money. I don't know. Could go either way. Yeah,
John Doe Juggalo. Yes, you are on the list. You are on the list.
Yeah, if you're over here on YouTube and you're just chit chatting, John's is going to go ahead and put you on here. You don't even need to say I want to be on the list.
Yeah, if you're interacting with the thing, I'm gonna put you on there. Yeah.
Yep. And if you're coming over from Instagram, thank you very much for coming over. Yeah. I think John explained it pretty good earlier. Our Instagram chat doesn't correlate with our YouTube chat, so we can't see you if you're over there saying stuff unless we go over to a whole different screen. It's a whole complicated thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derry getting a nice steelbook too. It is nice. I was surprised. I mean, I was happy the steelbook looked as good as it did. I was just surprised we actually got an announcement for it. You're right, John. WB has been pretty quick. I don't know. I was thinking they would have waited a little while. I think the final episode aired like Sunday or Monday, and then they dropped that steelbook. So I was
That's
like,
cool.
okay, just don't spoil anything for me. I hadn't watched it yet. I've been seeing
But-
clips, and they're making me mad because I don't want to see them. I wanted to wait for the whole thing to be out so I could sit down and actually binge it.
I wonder if that's just they realize that how much physical media matters, because that was a big deal with the streaming. What happened really with profits? I think we've talked about it before, and most people know it. But it's like for years, you had it come out in the theaters, you made money, or if it didn't make money, or if it wasn't as profitable as you wanted, you could count on physical media.
Mm-hmm.
But when they went into the streaming, they weren't making money like they were when they would send it to like DVD or VHS or whatever. When the VHS era was probably, I say the VHS era may have been more profitable. I'm not sure than DVD because of the rentals, all the rentals across the country. But when they went into physical media, they could make their money back and make it turn a profit. And when they went to streaming, that all disappeared. So now I think they're scrambling to try to get back into the physical media game a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit. I don't know, because it's a weird time, because is physical media kind of falling off too? Not especially with the mainstream people. It's not for us, but like, I don't know.
I think we kind of saw something happen when Best Buy and then Target decided to no longer carry physical media in store and pretty much online too. I think you saw a surge. I think that's why like your Amazons, like that Steelbook sold out in just a couple hours. I think things are selling out where they are available, and I'm hoping that studios are noticing that. They're like, oh shit. And I mean, obviously Best Buy saw that they were losing some money because they came back and announced, we're gonna turn into like Walmart and just offer physical media again online, but it's not really necessarily going to be Best Buy. It's going to be like from other sellers, but you can come over to Best Buy and buy some physical media. So they're kind of getting back in the game. I don't know if they'll ever actually, put up any storefront for it again. They should, because their store looks ridiculous right now.
Haven't even been in here in a while.
There's nothing but TV boxes. That's all it is. There's just TV boxes everywhere. I saw multiple videos of people for Black Friday at a Best Buy, and there's just nobody. There's just employees. That's all it was. It's like nobody's here.
I bought
So
a turntable.
I don't even know if they're going to last 2026. Honestly, we might be able to get some really good deals on big ass TVs
over the summer, and
yeah.
I just felt bad for them. I wanted to give a brick and mortar store some business, and that's something I didn't really want to order over there, because you never know how it'll come in.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's wild days over there right now. Hey, we can talk about some more Christmas movies. Here you go. What about Scrooged?
Oh yeah.
Love,
and that's why I'd rather
movie.
you have all the good steel books of this stuff. I have a lot of these movies, but just not the steel books.
Oh, I love this steelbook.
Yeah, that's a really cool one there.
It's an older Blu-ray. It's got the Blu-ray and DVD.
Does that have a 4K release?
I wanting to look it up real fast. I think.
So I know Groundhog Day does, but I don't know about Scrooged.
I don't know if Scrooge ever got a
sure
4K.
In the chat knows.
If nobody in the chat knows, we can definitely Amazon it real quick and see what happens.
But I got 10 things going on at once. So.
No, you're good. Let's see. Let's look this up. Let's look up to see. Scrooge.
I'm not a good producer. It's hard to be a producer and part of the show.
I was gonna say it's not just a producer role. You're doing freaking everything over there.
Yeah,
it looks like no. It looks like no. Screw. Oh wait, I lied. I lied to your face.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. They did do a 4K. It looks like it's dang. It's only 14. Oh, it's out of stock. No, it says add to cart. This is very confusing. It says it's $14.99 on Amazon, but then it says temporarily out of stock, but yet the add to cart button or the buy it now button is there for me to hit. So what does that mean? I don't know. But It definitely it's not a steel book, but it did get a slipcover, so that's pretty sweet. Same artwork as this, just like black instead of this is how blue this one is. It's just the black version.
That's really cool. Is it a steel book? Did you say it was steel book or just a regular 4K?
The 4K is just a 4K with a slipcover on it.
Okay, yeah.
But,
it's just that picture from the front. Just
yeah.
Black. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm trying to see when did this drop. It's probably not going to tell me that. I bet it's not going to tell me that. Oh, it came out in 2023. Well, I probably saw the 4K and I was like, well, they're not doing a steelbook, so I'm not going to upgrade. So,
Yeah, sometimes stuff comes out and you don't see it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And then I know we got some people in the chat right now that will be super excited for me to show this off. This is one of my customs that I had made years ago. And if you know, you know, it's for Ernest Saves Christmas, y'all. Look out. I love this steelbook.
That's a good one.
It's such a good movie. This is
Does
one
it have
of
a
my
Blu-ray
top.
release?
It did. Yeah.
I don't have.
I'm sorry. This one, no. This one has not, because all I have in here is the DVD.
Because I have all the. I was just looking through. I have all the Mill Creek, but I didn't have Ernest Saves Christmas, so I have the other blue. You know, the Goes to Jail and.
Yeah, those are like my top ones. Yeah, it's only this is one of the ones that has still not gotten a Blu-ray.
Well, it doesn't have a Blu-ray. Okay,
does not have a Bluray. This is just the DVD. But I love this. This
it's so
steelbook
weird.
so cool.
You would think that would be the most popular one because that was one I always look. I don't know if it plays on TV anymore, but it used to play on TV like the other movies did.
I know it was on. It's been a couple weeks, or no wait, was that last Christmas?
I'm thinking of regular TV. You know, I forget that there's. I don't even have like Direct TV or anything anymore. I mean, my parents do, but I don't have it.
It was on one of the channels on Sling because I have Sling.
Yeah,
and I don't remember what channel it was, but they were showing it, and I was like, "Well, that's pretty cool." I got another custom one for a Christmas classic that I need to show off while I'm big on the screen.
Yeah, and everybody, I really just leaving everything up to Jody to show off because he has all everything that I would probably grab. We just be doubling up, so I just let him show off.
Yeah, we had this discussion beforehand. We're like, well, we're down 2 people, so instead of a top 5, let's just show anything Christmas that we want to talk about
because we're missing all the Christmas horror movies with Lauren.
I know. I got 2 I could show off if we really want to.
It's up to you.
Here is the custom one I had made for
I'm sure
the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, I always forget about that. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good movie. This one did get a Blu-ray. I need to go back though.
Did you have that one made or that actually come out?
No, I had this one made.
Okay.
I need to check this Blu-ray to see because there's that whole song that got deleted from the theatrical trailer or from the theatrical release. It's like a super important song in the movie. And it wasn't until fairly recently where if you get on Disney Plus to watch it, they give you the option to watch it with or without the extra song. Always watch it with the extra song because the song actually like means a lot to the movie. So excuse me. But I need to check this Blu-ray to see if that song, it probably isn't. Since
did it get removed for a reason or did it?
I'm dying.
Yeah, I don't. I seem like I remember something about it, but I haven't heard about it in a while.
It was a studio call. It was a studio call because it's a sad song about losing love. I forget the song title. If anybody in the chat wants to chime in with it, they can probably look it up while I'm talking. But it's like during when he's in the past and he's watching himself break up with the love of his life, and they sing a song, And then toward the end of the song,
Yeah.
him, as you know, as he's watching it, like comes in behind her and joins her in the song. He starts crying. I mean, it's an emotional scene, but the studio was like, Muppet movie, we keep the ball rolling, funny, haha. This is kind of sad. But the weird part is, at the end of the movie, the song that Scrooge starts singing is like a version. It's like a happy version of that same song. So without it, you're just like, you're kind of losing this whole, like, the love story part of Scrooge and him finding love. So it's just like it's weird that they took it out. Like, if you didn't know it was there, you'd probably never really notice it. But knowing that it was there and then they took it out and now they put it back in, but it's definitely needed. So if you ever watch it on Disney Plus, definitely as far as the last time I went to go watch it, it was still an option. You can either watch it with or without it.
What was it, a Disney Plus removal, or was it just removed completely from the?
No, it was on.
theatrical?
It was on, I want to say it was on the VHS,
Okay.
but it was never on. It's I don't. The more I talk about it, the more I'm like, it's definitely not on this Blu-ray. It was like fairly recently that because apparently the whole thing was lost. Because it was scratched from the whole movie. It was lost, and so it was fairly recently they found it and they were able to put it back into the movie, and they put it on to Disney Plus when they did that. So that was, it's definitely, I'll say it again, if you're gonna watch it on Disney Plus, definitely say, I forget how they word it, but it's like they might have it as like extra footage or add extra footage or something like that. They word it weird, but it's literally the length of the song, so it's like 2 minutes or something like that. I'm trying to see, have we gotten like a more Muppet Christmas Carol? There's one. Like, when did this Blu-ray come out? And my Amazon's being weird. This is the second time I've clicked on something and it says temporarily out of stock, but I can also still purchase it. Yes, like this Blu-ray was released in 2015. So I bet that song's not on there. Boo. It needs 4K though. I can tell you that much. That would be a really cool one to get 4K. Well, here you go. We're talking about Lauren not being here, so we can't see any horror. How about, I have not watched this yet, but I had to get it because it was a funny steelbook. How about The Mean One? Has anybody in the chat seen The Mean One? Is it as awful as it looks?
I have not seen it yet.
I feel like Lauren said that I think she said she saw this. And I'm pretty sure that's the same dude that plays the Terrifier in the makeup there. I always forget his name.
That's the only thing. It's like, why make that movie? Because the whole point of the Grinch is, I mean, he's obviously not a murderer, but he's.
Look, there's a candy cane shotgun. I mean, that's kind of worth making the movie, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah.
That might be worth the whole damn thing, man. What's our wheel up to now, John?
14.
14 people. Oh, y'all might have hit that magic number. I don't know. We'll see how many more people we can get on here. We haven't said this in about 10 minutes. If you're watching us over on the Instagram feed and you want to be part of the giveaway, please hop over to YouTube, either Cult of Collectors, my YouTube, John YouTube. We're streaming on all three. Hop over there and let us know in the chat that you'd like to be part of the giveaway tonight. It's hard for us to. The whole Instagram thing is cool, but if you're talking over there, we have to leave here and go look. It's complicated. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, I'm not saying what the giveaway is. We'll do that at the end. But head over to YouTube and we'll do that. How about this still?
I'm glad we're putting it over on Instagram, especially for you, because you got a bigger audience than me. My Instagram's kind of slightly dead right now, where I don't post a lot, but you're very active, so that's the. But I'm glad that we're doing that. But the worst thing's the chat, obviously.
Yeah, hopefully they'll get that fixed. How about this steelbook? I thought this was great. and I'm so happy they did this. But this was one steelbook for 3 movies, and I love that we got some embossing. I love that there's no title on the cover of this steelbook. It just gives you the image, and if you know, you know. But it's the steelbook that they released for all 3 Santa Claus movies.
That's
This
cool.
steelbook was so great, and I love how he is literally in the snow. They did a nice embossed Santa into the snow. No title on the cover. You get the 3 in the back, and they fit all 3 discs in here. Yeah, it's all Blu-ray, but really, who cares? Because
There's nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with that. That's what I was saying earlier. I think
yeah.
4K for some things is phenomenal. But
Oh yeah, for
I'll
sure.
be perfectly honest with you. Have you watched the Ninja Turtles yet? The first one?
No, well, I haven't watched it there. I'm not 100% sure because I did go see it in theaters when they did the re-release, and I was wondering if they were showing the 4K transfer. The movie looked okay, but the parts where where Splinter was telling his story, and they were going back and showing the puppet Splinter and the puppet Turtles.
Yeah.
That looked awful. That looked like an old VHS that's been watched thousands of times and then got shown to us in a dirty VHS player.
Yeah.
But
It
again,
looked-
I don't know if I was seeing the new 4K release in the theaters because they didn't advertise it like that. They were just saying the anniversary. So
Yeah.
no, it was never said if it was the new transfer or not.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks really good in places. It's such a dark movie.
Yeah.
There's places where the dark scenes were filmed correctly, and there's places where it was not. On film, it's very like shooting dark scenes. Well, shooting dark scenes, no matter what you're doing, is very difficult. And you have to have with film, you have to have a certain kind of film, and plus you have to get the lenses and the lighting correct. And there's just a couple places where there's way too much grain because the lighting was there was not enough lighting, and it just whenever, and it does it digitally too. Like if it's low light and you don't have enough aperture open, then it'll cause a lot of grain in your image. And there's a couple places it wasn't always, it was kind of inconsistent, but it did look good. But I just don't know if it looked much better than the Blu-ray. I hate to say it. It probably does here and there, but it's like I mean, the movie itself is more or less low budget for the most part, at least the way it's shot. It obviously wasn't low budget in terms of technology, with the suits and stuff look great.
Yeah.
That would be my only drawback with having a new movie shot with the suits, because they would have to come up with new ways to do the martial arts, because the martial arts is limiting with that suit. And especially the way modern day martial art movies are made, you would have to figure out some kind of compromise with that, which I would love them to, because really the suits, you go back and look as a kid, you think, well, you don't really think much about it. You think maybe it's a little over exaggerated, but you go back and watch it. It's not too bad. The heads don't really look too big on it. I mean, they're turtles for one. So it's kind of the way it is too. It's kind of the way the TV show was, the cartoon was. But I would rather see that than definitely the CGI. The only thing that I've never liked from the kid to now is Shredder's helmet's way too big.
It is pretty big.
Yeah.
You don't really notice until he takes it off, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I never understood why they went with such an oversized helmet. I don't know if it was to try to match the turtles' heads or something. It's weird. I don't know why they did that for. It's just really weird, because it's almost like, going from Darth Vader in Star Wars to going to the Darth helmet in Spaceballs, It's almost like that bad.
For sure.
It just doesn't, it's not practical being that big for that type of, for being somebody that's going to be that agile, like that character, it don't make sense.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Other than that, his costumes. Other than that, it's pretty accurate to the TV show. You know, the look. I do think his top looks a little blousy, like a woman. When you see the pull, but it looks a little the way they got it kind of contoured to the hips or down at the bottom. It's a little blousy, but other than that, the color's right. The material kind of looks right.
Yeah. I would like to
But-
welcome Robert Ford, 1810's in here. He'd like to be put on the giveaway. We definitely will do that. We'll add your name. Thanks for coming over. Movie Hunter 2020 says he's never seen any of the Turtles. My friend, what's wrong with you? Listen, just know you're not going in to see a masterpiece by any means. You know, it's a fun movie. If it sounds like you might be our age a little bit, sir. So I'm surprised because, you know, when I grew up, Turtles was where it was at. And the first one's great. It's a great story. It's a great movie. Second one is good, but you can definitely tell the studio was like, I think we can sell a bunch of toys.
Yeah.
And so it's a little more kid-ish than the first one was. The third one, it's still hard for me to watch the third one. The third one is not good. Okay. Turtles in Time is just weird. But I will say, and we kind of talked about this, I think it was last week, because I think that's when the news dropped that Paramount was first they were canceling, then they were shelving. I think they changed it from canceling to shelving when everybody went up in arms like, are y'all stupid? But not doing Last Ronin right now. I think the way to do Last Ronin is definitely go back to Turtles 1 and find a way to do that style again, those suits and that style. That would be great. I mean, it would be great to sit down and watch Turtles 1, Turtles 2, and then the Last Ronin. That would be great. I mean, honestly, I'd be okay if they did like a 6-part series. I think that would be cool. Like show like do like flashback episodes, like start us the Last Ronin's here and he's like defeated, and then show me some flashback episodes of all the brothers and just coming down to the Last Ronin. I think a 6 to 8 part series would be amazing, but you definitely need to go the route of bringing back those original suits. I think that would just be magnificent. Honestly, I think I might just sit there and cry. Honestly, I will. We're getting part 2 back in the theaters, I think in March. So I'm gonna take. I took all my boys to go see the original one when it dropped earlier this year in theaters, and we're gonna get part 2. I believe it's either March or April is when we'll get part 2 in theaters. So I'm definitely gonna go take them to that.
Part 2 awesome. Didn't it have a Vanilla Ice song?
Yes, it did.
Didn't they Didn't it happen in the movie too? It's like,
oh yeah,
they're
like,
it's been a while.
They're like fighting Toka and Razor, and then they bust through a wall, and all of a sudden they're in an underground dance club.
Oh yeah,
like okay,
go,
here we go.
Go ninja, go.
Yeah.
Go. Is that?
He still does that song on tour.
Does he?
So God bless Vanilla Ice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, riff tracks where they make fun of Cool as Ice. That's a good one, because that's a good one to make fun of.
That movie's wild. Hey, I've got, before we do the giveaway, we'll just blast through these. I thought this was a good one to bring up for Christmas. Gremlins. This is actually the Warner Brothers thick ass box that they released.
Oh, it's nice.
They're like UK thing.
Or just the first one? Is that just the first one? I
actually, if I remember correctly, this came with I think this just came with the snap case, and I put in my steelbook that has part 1 and part 2 in it. So I kind of made my own thing here.
Oh, okay.
But they're both just the Blu-ray. But yeah, I've got the 4K of the first Gremlins I've got in here. But this was a German release steelbook that gave you both movies, even though it doesn't really advertise the second one all that much at all.
That's cool.
But this Warner Brothers box was just so cool, and the steelbook fits perfectly in there. But Gremlins, I'm sorry, Gremlins is a great Christmas movie. People always talk about starting fights about Die Hard, but nobody ever complains about Gremlins. I love Gremlins, and it definitely falls as a Christmas movie for me. I don't know about any of y'all, but it's a Christmas movie for me. What did Mr. Robert Ford being added put us up to?
215.
15. That's a nice number, guys. So far, so good. I think we got a few more. I'll knock out these, and then we can look see what time it is. Love that noise. Here is the what about Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2? This was
Completely no
nice
reason
book.
for that. Oh yeah, you definitely can't forget that.
Definitely
We,
can't forget Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2.
The Asian Angels, and they've both been watching that. And I went back and watched that. I've seen that movie so many times now that I can't believe I'm not dreaming about it.
Yeah, we had the first one on the TV the other day, and everybody just kind of stopped and watched it.
Yeah.
And then we've got this. Ooh, I wonder if I can make this happen. Oh, this might be cool. We're gonna try to make this happen. This is the steel book for
Nice.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, and this steel book glows in the dark. So what we're gonna try to do while we're sitting here talking, I'm gonna hold this up to the light, and we're gonna see if we can get some glow going on. Let's see if we can get some glow going on. Here we go. Let's see if we can make this happen. Y'all ready? Let's see. See how dark I can get it. You ready? Here we go. Ah, can't get it dark enough with a freaking screen. Dadgummit. Dang, I was excited about that too. Oh well, we tried. This is a cool steelbook if you don't have it. He glows, and even this back image glows too. It's a super, super cool steelbook. I don't think this was everywhere, or was this? This might have been. No, it was at Best Buy.
I got a
So it
new.
was here.
I got a new statue. Well, I've got several new statuettes. I haven't shown you, but I got a new one in today that I haven't showed you guys yet.
Oh yeah, we're all about
this
anything.
Is a slightly bigger scale. It's another from Even Get. This is from, instead of being from the rebuild movies, this is from the original show. This is at least one of the characters from the original show. This is Asuka. Everybody pronounces it they always call her Asuka, but her name is spelled Asuka, so I don't know why they do that for.
Huh.
But this was pretty. If I can get it to focus, there we go.
It likes you too much. There we go.
But yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. This is one of the Sega. That's all I've bought so far. It's just the Sega. They're like resin, plastic, they're rubber, plastic.
Yeah.
Resin. And yeah, they're just really nice. But this one's called a premium. It's slightly bigger than the others, but yeah, but this is from Neon Genesis Evangelion, if you guys haven't seen that. Sorry, I should be able to put it up here. There it goes.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that was a kind of a cool one. I got this other one of hers. I bought another one of hers. It's kind of odd. It's just another scene from the show that it was her in a summer dress. I thought it was oddball. I thought I got it, but it's like really strange. It's like only the Japanese would do something like this. You can't see like her you can see her underwear. She's wearing this sundress and it's like kind of blowing up, and they're obsessed with underwear in Japan. Like it's like an actual problem on the streets. They have men who go around, because in Japan they have washing machines, but they don't necessarily have dryers. They hang dry a lot of things just because of energy.
So you got dudes just yanking things off of lines.
Yes, yeah, they have a problem with that. I don't know how much problem. I'm pretty sure they still do, but they had people taking those toy claws. The claws.
Oh yeah,
grab stuff with. They were catching guys with those claws pulling women's underwear off of balconies and stuff like that. Yeah, but that statue I got, I should just get it and show you, but I'll just grab the box here in a second, but it's just like her dress blowing up. But if you it's weird. It's not, when it comes in two pieces, and you get the legs and the butt separate, so you can see the full like underwear, but then when you put the top on, it covers. It's bizarre. I'll show you the picture of it because I don't feel like getting up there getting it. But.
Oh, that's cool. Anybody's over here, or if you're over on Instagram and you're watching this, please hurry up, get over to YouTube to get your name on the wheel. We will be spinning that wheel here shortly because we're coming close on the 2 hour. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But Sega makes.
That's crazy. They're making
it's
statues.
The same characters that I just showed you before.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was odd because like the hat, sorry. The hat is like kind of an actual cloth material. That's why I found it unusual. Well, never mind. It's not one though. But I don't know. It's just eventually I'm going to buy some other statues other than Evangelion. I've kind of got into that, but I'm not going to get into it super heavy where I'm spending hundreds of dollars for it. Those are like between 30 and $40 each. They haven't been too bad expensive to buy.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get up into spending like hundreds of dollars on a statue. I like those because they're pretty detailed for like plastic, essentially resin. I think they're resin is what they technically call it. Same thing, I guess.
Well, we're about 15 minutes away from 2 hours. You think we should just call it and start spinning the wheel?
Yeah, I think that would work.
So we're at 15. So hopefully
I haven't forgot anybody here.
Yeah, we'll skim down. Let me hop. Let me just double check. Let me hop over. Even though I've been stressing, if you're watching this on Instagram, to get over to YouTube to get your name on the wheel. Let me just hop over here.
Yeah.
And do a little check. Yep. Okay, we're good over there. So we've got a total of 15 on the wheel. So if you missed how we've played this before, we're going to spin the wheel. If your name comes up, that means you're off the wheel. So this is kind of like a last man standing sort of situation. I like 15. When we get to the last 3, John's going to pause and I'm going to explain something. So first, let's get from 15 down to 3. And I hope everyone on this list is joining us still. I hope you're all in here. This is going to be super exciting. So let's spin the wheel. Let's see who our first knockoff is. As the wheel, we did add Charlie. We added Mike. We added Lauren.
Rock and roll. Oh,
Charlie stopped in. If you missed it earlier, please go back and watch the rewatch. Our good friend Charlie came in to sit with us for a few minutes. Our old co-host.
Hang on one second. I'm gonna remove this and then I'm gonna reshare because I didn't share the sound the last time.
Oh yeah.
It's not that big of a deal, but it's
fun.
Yeah. Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun. Wheel of Death. I need to come with a Wheel of Death song. That's what we need. We need a Wheel of Death song we can play.
Okay.
All right. First person off the wheel. Let's spin it and see who's out. We got 15 total. We're going to get this down to 3, and then I'm going to have an announcement. So, first person off the wheel as it spins. Oh, God, my face is focused on that, isn't it? That's going to make me throw up. Oh, John Doe is off. Oh, thank you for playing. You got kicked off on the last one, too. You're going to get one of these days. You keep coming back, and we're going to keep putting your name on the wheel, sir. You are going to win, I swear.
Let me find the appropriate. Let me find it. See, I don't have a lot of sound effects on this. I can put new ones, but there we go.
That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one. That is a losing noise. All right, let's see. Our next person off the wheel. Sorry again for John Doe. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Next off the wheel is, oh no, you just came on.
Well, I was literally getting ready to, I was trying to erase it, so I don't know if that had.
Oh, free spin. All right, spin again. We'll spin again. I thought it was Robert. Robert, you're safe. Good job. Let's hope you stay that way. I was worried for Robert. Who is this? It's so hard to read these names with our faces all over it. Oh, he has 2013.
Hopefully,
I'm
I got
so
everybody's
sorry.
name correct there. Sometimes I
Hopefully,
can't
we get your
see
name.
it.
Sorry if we haven't. We apologize.
It's close enough. We'll be able to figure it
Close
out.
enough. You can't figure it out.
Yeah, nobody's here. Somebody said that.
Well, they're gonna miss what they're gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a way for me to view.
Oh, there's 9 people here. There's the vast majority of them.
Yeah. Oh no, Red Shorts 4 over on Instagram. Sorry, buddy. I know you try a lot. You try a lot. Unless you came over here on YouTube and you got a different username and you're getting 2 names in here, you sneaky son of a bitch. Let's spin again. Here we go. We're getting it on down here. Oh, this is exciting. Oh. No, not Movie Hunter. Dude. You're like always here too. You were number 1. You were the first name on here.
Is it? I guess it's not hard to see the names. Okay.
No, whenever they pop up, it's always there.
There's one. I know I got mad at Jody once for doing that a long time ago, and I was like, "No, you can do it," but now I'm doing it.
Back when I had all the good sound effects. Steve Moody, I'm sorry. You are also gone.
All the people that are here is going to get eliminated, and it'll go to it's gonna not here. That's what's going to.
I'd say what if it gets down to Charlie, Lauren, and Mike, I'm gonna be questioning our motives here. We might have to put some people back on here.
Yeah,
we were just trying to help them out. Mike's homesick. Lauren hurt her ankle, and Charlie just needs to be on here. You know what I'm saying? It was great for Charlie to stop by tonight. Oh no.
Yeah, I think I misspelled that one for sure. My camera is actually blocking the box where I put in all the names at on the side. So
there goes Charlie. Charlie, I'm sorry, sir. If you're watching, we apologize. We tried, man. We had your name on there.
You jinxed him again. I think you jinxed him again.
I gotta stop talking. I gotta start pulling against him is what I gotta start doing.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, Charlie. Who else we going? Oh.
Huevo Papas, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, you were early too. You were the 5th person on the list. Sorry. We're getting on down there.
I keep hitting the space bar like it's going to do it. The space bar doesn't. You got to hit like Alt, and you have to hit like Shift and Alt or something like that to do it. Scottish Geek. Damn.
Oh, dude. Scottish Geek.
I think maybe we should remove Mike and Lauren at this point.
I'm gonna be so mad if it ends up being Mike and Lauren.
Yeah.
There's gonna be. Listen, if the final. Okay. All right. Let me just throw.
I just remove them.
Let me just throw. How many are we going to be down to if we take them off?
Yeah, I'm gonna take them off.
All right, we're taking them off. So now, what? We're down. We're down to 4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. It was fun, but
Mike,
they got too close for comfort. All right, so we're gonna spin
everybody that's here that Mike and Lauren's part of the show. So, and we put them on there. They're not on the night, but I don't really I don't enter my name, and we don't usually enter our names. We were just doing it. So.
Yeah, we were just doing it to be nice to Mike and Lauren, but they got too close for comfort, guys. They got way too close for comfort. So we're going to take them off. So we got 4. Let's spin it one more time.
Okay.
Let's see our final 3. And number... Who is it? Oh, man, you're my dude. You're going to win one someday. Okay, so we're down to the final 3. All right, so we've got... Who do we have here? We've got Robert Ford, one of our last ones joining. So great job for you. We got what's
yours? 13, 14, and 15 are last. The last 3 people entered.
The last 3 people to join are our final 3. That's freaking awesome.
That's
we got Kiss My Eyes. What's number 13? My screen's too.
13. It's like Noka Trimo.
Something like that. Cool. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Final 3. I have 3 things. All right. We're gonna just knock them down. So we're gonna spin again, and we're gonna find out number 3, and I'm gonna show you what you've won. All right, and same for 2, same for 1. So this is our top 3, and we're gonna find out we're 3 winners tonight because it's Christmas, and that's how I feel. So spin the wheel. And let's see what number 3, see who wins the first prize. Our number 3. The wheel spins. Who do we get for number 3? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, all right. Make me full screen. So to go into Kiss My Ears. Love your name. It's freaking awesome. Is it hard to make me full screen? I want to show up. Okay. Your giveaway prize is a brand new sealed copy 4K from Lionsgate, the steelbook for The Devil's Rejects. Look out. Look at that. Hope you don't have it because you do now. Oh, you're winner number 3. Winner number 3,
Nice.
The Devil's Rejects steelbook. Congratulations. You're going to hit me up on Instagram or you're going to email me, stillsraisin4ks@gmail.com, and I'll get your shipping info. You better be in the United States. So, all right, let's get back to the wheel. Let's find out who our number 2 winner is, and we'll get the prize number 2 going tonight.
Here we go.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's right in the middle. I can't tell. Who's number 2? Who's number 2? Oh, all right. Make me big. Make me big again.
I think I have that misspelled. That's why it's hard. Let me try to find that proper name. I apologize. Some people have some weird names, but if you're
It's supposed to be Nuke.
Not of those names kind of scare me about being out of the country.
We'll have some talking to do.
Because maybe I just don't understand it. Because some people come up with cool names that I'm incapable of doing. I'm trying to find her name. I find that person's name. I don't know if it should be down here towards the bottom because she was later. I keep saying her. I don't know why I keep saying that.
If I can. Oh yeah. That was let's see. NOK.
It's not Nocturno. It's Nocturno. I'm sorry.
Nocturno.
I just misspelled it because I couldn't see it early. It's Nocturno. I'm
873. You are our second place winner, and you're getting the one prize tonight that has a little bit of something to do with the holidays. Okay, just a little bit. So your prize.
Hang on just a second. Let me get you. Damn it, everything's backwards. There we go.
All right, your prize is a brand new from the UK exclusive steelbook, and I believe it's sold out for Terrifier 3. Look out. You're the number 2 winner. This is yours. Again, hit me up on Instagram or email me stillsrays4ks@gmail.com. This is yours, and I will get that to you. So what does that mean? That means our number 1 was, I believe, without me going smaller again, was it Robert Ford, I believe?
Yes, it's Robert
Was
Ford.
our last one? Okay. You get the grand prize, sir. Get ready. Buckle up. This is amazing. All right. You're gonna, I hope you kind of shit your pants. All right, just a little bit. This is from a premium label. There were only 200 of these made. You're getting the retro edition. There were 2 editions made. This is the retro edition. I'm not going to open it because it is brand new, but it does come with an exclusive steel pack, I believe, or it might be a metal pack. And I believe this edition also has a T-shirt inside of it. But this is from Raro Films for Mars Attacks. Look at the size of this thing. Holy crap. It's awesome. It's huge. And it's yours, sir. You won this. You won this thing. This thing right here. It's great. This is great. I've seen an unboxing of this. They did, like I said, they did this edition. They did another edition. Congratulations. You were the last one in on this wheel, and you just won this. This is awesome.
Sorry.
We need all the clapping we can do.
Yeah, I was trying to find my claps. There we go.
There it is. There it is.
I couldn't remember which was the claps. Sorry,
Thank
everybody.
Robert Ford. This is yours, sir. Again, DM me on Instagram, Stills Raising 4Ks, or you can email me,
That's
stillsraising4ks
awesome.
at gmail.com.
If I knew that was a prize, I'd have entered mine.
John was all over it.
I
So
love
we've
that
got our
movie.
first place winner, our second place winner, and our third place winner. This was our holiday special. I hope everybody, I thank all 15 of you for joining the wheel. I hope that this video gets around and y'all get ready for next year, because God knows what's going to happen then.
Yeah. But what's our schedule going to be like? Because next week's Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas Eve, so we won't be.
This is our last show of the year. We will be back in January, because it falls next Wednesday. Wednesday's Christmas Eve. The next Wednesday's New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm tearing up.
Yeah, we probably won't be doing any shows there. Mike asked me something about those days, but I didn't know if he asked in the context that I can't do them in that day. I haven't talked to him about them, but more than likely we won't be doing it unless he wants to. But I assume that Jody's probably got something going on, and I'd prefer probably not to do anything. Just take a couple weeks off anyway. So
yeah, everybody's gonna be busy. But yes, Robert, I saw you. Stills Raising 4Ks right there across the bottom. Stills Raise and 4Ks. That's my Instagram handle. You can DM me there, or you can do stillsraising4ks at gmail.com is my email. Hit me up there. All three of our winners tonight, hit me up at either Instagram or an email, and we'll sort out the shipping, figure out where you live. If you're here in the US, it's on me, guys. If you're outside the US, we need to talk, because this was rude. But yes, this is our last show of the year. We probably should have brought that up earlier in the show, but it's going to be Christmas, the New Year's. So you will see all of us hopefully back in January. We'll be doing some exciting things. John had a great idea that we're going to be exploring, hope maybe in January, where we'll put out the link for you to join us, where you can come in and show off a couple things that you got for the week, or just talk about something real briefly. Instead of being in the chat, you can be here on the screen with us. I thought that was a really cool idea, so we're going to look at that.
Well, and another option is with this board, I can hook my phone to it by Bluetooth. So it's possible I could just give my number out, and you guys, I don't care to give my phone number; it don't matter. And you can just call. You can just call in if you want to call in. I might think about doing that.
That'd be cool. Yep. We can have some call-ins.
Yep.
Make the chat really exciting. I'm just going to glance back over at the chat real quick before we go to make sure. Robert says, thank you. That's awesome. Happy to all the winners. I think someone else's pants. Steve said, yep. This was good. Everybody's congratulating everybody. Good sportsmanship over here. This is awesome. John Doe, you have great holidays. Everybody has great holidays. I'm Jody with Stills Raising 4Ks. That's John over there, Bewitched Movie Boy. Lauren will be back, hopefully. Mike will be back, hopefully. I hope everybody has a great Christmas and New Year's. I'll be talking to our winners soon, hopefully, and I'll get these out as quick as possible. But, John, you got anything else to say before we leave?
No, just check out my channels and stuff, mainly Bewitched Movie Boy, and this is Bewitched. Yeah, this is Bewitched Game Boy. I'm on Bewitched Game Boy. Most of the live streams are Bewitched Game Boy, Bewitched, but most of my new videos are going to be. I'm trying to build up Bewitched Movie Boy, but I'm not putting out a lot right now. I'm gonna try to get more productive the first of the year. So, other than that, then just check me out on Instagram. So.
I'm the same way. Look out come January. I've got lots of plans. It's going to be an amazing year for 2026. I've got a whole new plan for myself. So we'll see all you guys in January. Have happy holidays, happy New Year, and be on the lookout for our next show.
Yeah, see you guys.